Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? What's up? Anthony Morrison. Welcome to tonight's Success Connection. Hopefully, you guys have had a great week. We're rounding out the week here with your Success Connection, and hopefully, all of you will have a great night tonight here on Success Connection. If you can, and if you are not already, join our Facebook group right here at go.vsc.com/group, where you'll be able to join our Facebook group and have instant access to all of your favorite Success Connection community members. Always an exciting thing. We are working to clean the group up together. I got a list of like 6 or 7 of you that I owe money to. Don't worry, we're going to get you paid. I've got Josh chiming in and Nick chiming in my Facebook Messenger account for those that have sent me profiles that were reaching out to them and trying to solicit them for programs and services in our Facebook group. And I have banned like 18 people in the last week and a half or so from the Success Connection group. So thank you to all of our community members for keeping me informed and keeping the Success Connection a safe and really fun place for everybody to be. So hopefully all of you can appreciate that. We're investing in the growth of the group, in the growth of the community, and in the safety of the community, which is what I'm so excited about. So if you have not joined the group, please go there now, leave a post and let everybody know you are live on the Success Connection. Nick, if you can, in the next 10 minutes or so, man, go on and select one person and tag them, and let's give them $100 for posting in the Facebook group that they are live on the Success Connection. So guys, go post and say, I'm live on the Success Connection. Get your butt on here. Don't miss out. Whatever you want to say. It'll be a lot of fun. Go and make that post. Super excited to be here. I have been worn out. Not going to lie to you. You guys know last week I came on and I did the presentation for our webinar sales machine, and quite a few of you actually took me up on that, and you're in our webinar sales machine masterclass. So congrats to those of you that got in. We closed it down yesterday, and won't open it again until 2023. But I have done more live webinars, guys, in the last 2 weeks than I have probably done in the last 2 years. I mean, it has been crazy, just crazy, crazy, crazy. Worn out, right? Completely worn out, but it was a lot of fun. I got to talk about webinars and conversions and sales and things that I love to talk about, and ultimately had a really good time with it. But I am really looking forward to this weekend and the ability to just sit down and relax. You know, that is my ultimate goal for the weekend, is sit down and relax. So those of you that are new to the Success Connection, I want to welcome you, and I want to say thank you for being here. This is just kind of a place where we all get together. It doesn't matter, you know, what you've purchased from me. If you're a student of mine, you get an invite and you get to come hang out with us every Thursday night, and we teach you how to build businesses. But the difference is we don't just teach you how to build the businesses, we teach you how to build them, and then we build them for you, right? And when I say businesses, I mean funnels and offers and things like that, you know, that you can turn into a business, that you can make run like a business, and that lots of people in this very group, and probably here with us live tonight, have made money with, right? So I think that it's important to note this is not a training that's an extended training. So if you are a partner with Anthony student, ambassador student, inbox inner circle student, whatever, this is not an extension of that, okay? Those have their own courses and things like that. This is where all of my students come together at one place and one time, and we teach you, right, how to do some of the things that we're doing right now currently in our business. And I'm excited about it because I got a newfound sense of happiness, if you will, for the success. Oh gosh, I forgot to turn my webcam on. Hold on just a second. Goodness, goodness, goodness. I've been on Zoom so much this week, I forgot how to use this. Okay. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Sorry, I've lived on these things, Altoids, because they don't have the aspartame, is that what it is? That stuff gives me migraines. And so, but I need something for my throat. So the original Altoids They don't have any aspartame. It's just sugar, gum, something, flavors. That's it. And so it's been a lot. That has really helped my throat. But let me tell you the crazy thing. Not that any of you really care, but I don't know, you might. So if you notice everything you eat, like even these don't have any of the bad, like really bad stuff in it, but they put red 40 in it, okay? Well, I'm allergic to red 40. I didn't realize it was in there. I've been eating them like crazy while I do these live webinars. And the other night, I was just like, man, my arm is on fire. And it's right here. You probably can't really see it. I've got a lot of ointment and stuff on it. But my whole arm was just swollen where I have a reaction to red 40. It was like whelps, right? You gotta be so careful because the stuff you eat, you just never would even think that, why would you put red 40 in a cinnamon mint, you know? So yeah, the trials and tribulations of being allergic to things, right? Yeah, like I said, I have a newfound kind of happiness with the group because I think the last, not last week, obviously the week before, I was really upset with the behavior of some people in our Facebook group. And it really does bring me down. I'm which I probably owe you guys an apology. I was pretty mad, pretty unhappy about things. Certainly wasn't myself. But at the end of the day, that was, I know one of the things that you guys, probably didn't realize. I didn't really say anything about it, but that was around the anniversary of my dad dying. And anytime I get within a couple of days of that day, I start dreading it. I start reliving, moments in my head, and we're all a work in progress, right? We're all some kind of imperfect. I've come to realize that every one of us are just some variation, some form of imperfection. We're never going to be perfect, and we might try to be, and we might really make a valiant effort to be, but we're not perfect, right? And I struggle, I struggle with that. I struggle a lot with it. I struggle with missing my dad and with thinking about, him passing away, and I just haven't really, I haven't gotten to a place yet where I can fully accept it and be okay with it. So I was very upset anyway. And then I had, this nonsense of people in our group taking advantage of people, and yeah, just have one of those moments where I'm like, man, it's just not worth it, But you guys did a great job. You've rallied together. You've told me a lot of the bad apples in the group. I've gotten rid of them, and to me, that's really been exciting, getting rid of the people that are causing problems, and then just kind of getting back to doing what I love to do. I love to be here. I love to teach you guys. I really do. I love my job, and yeah, I mean, I want to keep doing it, and so hopefully you'll keep showing up, and I'll keep showing up, and together we can really help you succeed at a higher level, because that's my ultimate goal, is to see a lot of you have success, and success comes in different ways. It doesn't mean that you make $1 million. Maybe it's that you make $1, and that little bit of success that you have there is what gives you the confidence to do something else. Maybe it's not even anything with me, but it gives you the confidence to do something else where you have mega success, right? I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and told me that they read my book, 10 years ago, and that the book itself didn't make them any money, right? And it wasn't supposed to. It's a book, right? But they said, the inspiration I got from it to go and do X or the thought that I got from it to go and do why is what's changed my life. And I love hearing that. You know, I love knowing that in some way, shape, or form I made a positive impact on somebody, and it made a massive impact on their lives, right? And so I think that we can do that here every single week, as long as we remain positive and as long as we do our very best to show up for each other, right? I put a lot of weight on my shoulders to do a lot of things, you know, for you guys. And sometimes I don't accomplish it. Sometimes I don't get it done. And I have to kick it off to another week or so. That happens, you know. Like I said, we're all imperfect. I'm not perfect, but I do my best, you know, for this completely free training that nobody I know does, that I do every single week, that I plan for, and I plan my time for. You know, I feel like I do a decent job with it, right? All of you keep talking about my chain in the chat box. I forgot you haven't seen this one. This is my, so you know I have the one that says self-made, and it has my dad's birthstone in the bottom of the M, you know? So this is a new one that I got, so you can see it, but it's got an emerald for my daughter. It's just an M, and it's got an emerald for my daughter. So I kind of rotate them now, you know? I'll wear one day and one the next. So I forgot that you probably haven't seen it, but yeah, just something I like to have a little something that reminds me of my dad or my daughter with me now. So you guys, we might have to switch to Zoom eventually where you can see the chat, because if you could see the stuff people say in the chat, you would just be laughing. So with that said, let's kind of talk about what we're going to do and how we're going to accomplish it, okay? We're going to make some changes to the Success Connection, and they're going to be coming fast and furious probably in the next 30 days, where we change up your Success Connection student portal. That's going to change up and be laid out a little differently. We are going to change up some of the structure and just some of the things that we're doing so that I can make sure that we're providing an even higher level of resource to you, right? I'm also bringing on somebody to help me with some of the content creation, because truth be told, we're in the middle of building this 2022 selling system. Really, I could have gotten this done 3 or 4 weeks ago. The problem was I have the baby, and I had a product launch, and I had all these things, and I can't be in 2 places at one time. And the amount of work that I have to put into creating the content for these things I build for you guys is crazy, right? It's time. You can't trade it. I can't speed it up. And so I'm bringing on a content creator and training them on how to create this content the way that I want it, so that I can pump out more stuff for you. How many of you excited about that? Yes? I'm gonna be able to pump out more products, more services, more ebooks, more courses, more funnels, all this stuff, because I'm bringing somebody onto my team that's dedicated. Their job is Success Connection. Now, you know that Success Connection makes me no money, but I'm hiring somebody who's dedicated to the Success Connection, right? So I'm pretty excited about that, because that's going to help us, you know, build you even more resources. And why do I want to do that? Well, it's real simple. The main reason I want to do it is, if you guys think about success, all right, so think about it like this. You have my courses. Okay, so you have my courses out here, and this is important. And then there's the Success Connection right here. Okay, now we're pumping out and we're giving you funnels. All right, so we're giving you all these funnels, and I don't think I've ever drawn something like this out for you guys, so this might be helpful. So we're giving you all these funnels. Well, let's just say this is PWA. Let's just say this is Inbox Inner Circle, and let's just say that this is my ambassador course, okay? Because there's, you know, these are my courses. Okay, you have one email list. All right. All of these funnels that I'm giving you on the Success Connection can dump into that email list, okay? So as you build these things out, they're gonna build your email list, all right? Well, guess what? Inbox Inner Circle is gonna teach you how to manage that email list. So now you can see how Inbox Inner Circle is relevant to this program, right? Or how it blends with what we're doing here. Then your email list, you're going to send out promos. All right, so you're going to be sending out all these promos. Well, what are you going to promote? Well, guess what? You can promote any of these funnels, okay? Or you can promote Partner with Anthony, our ambassador program, or anything else. So it's as ridiculous as this drawing looks, there's actually merit to it. And that is that what you learn and do here on the Success Connection blends with everything else, because it all comes down to, we want to build an email list, we want to build a following, we want to build an audience that can hear us, right? We want to be able to speak and be heard. That happens with an email list, okay? And then what are we going to tell that email list about? Well, we can tell them about any of these funnels, right? We can tell them about Partner with Anthony. We can tell them about Ambassador Program. We can tell them about these other programs. And then Inbox Inner Circle is going to help us with this. And honestly, so does we have email domination, right? So that's one of those programs that's in our members area. A lot of you have access to. That is going to teach you an even higher level way of managing your list. So it's like you've got a couple of courses that are going to teach you to manage your list. You've got a couple of courses and programs that are going to help you profit from your list and build your list. Then you've got all these free funnels that we're building for you out here, okay, on the Success Connection, that you can now profit from because they're going to be selling different products, right? So it's all basically works together, right? And that's what's important to note, is everything really works together. It's not like a one size fits all. It's not like you only need to be on the Success Connection and you don't need any of the courses. And it's also not like, hey, if I've got the course and this Success Connection is not teaching me anything about this course, I just should bail. No, because all of this stuff can work together. The great thing about this is that these funnels, they're all free, right? So when I'm building you these funnels, there's no cost involved, for on your end anyway, to have them. And man, if you can just get free funnels, built for you, like, you should take full advantage of it, right? And so that's kind of how, that's the ecosystem, if you will, that we've built, right? And then of course you have the Facebook group. So you have the live Success Connection. Then you have our SC group, okay? And that's just teaching, that's just for help. That's for community, things like that, right? So you've got the Success Connection group that's kind of sitting out there by itself, and that's designed to help you with all kinds of things, right? Anything that you feel like you need help with in marketing. I'm going to go in and sit down for just a second. So basically, we've got this whole ecosystem built for you. Now, our ecosystem is obviously designed to teach you, educate you, help you, give you access to the things, right, that are gonna truly be able to move the needle for you, right? The biggest thing that we've switched to is this whole idea of sell via education. And not a lot of people have focused on that. I've seen that not a lot of you have taken a massive interest in that in our members areas and such, but selling through education is going to be the best way. I really believe that's the way moving forward. So what we're building right now is called, for you right now, is called the Selling system for 2022, okay? So that's what we're working on for you right now. And what I'm going to do is, it's been a while, okay? So I'm going to draw this thing back out for you because I do want you to get caught up, right? Let's see. Trying to find it. Man, we started this a long time ago, didn't we? Gosh. When did we start this? February? Interesting. So we talked about the journey and the different modules. All right, so this is the funnel. I want to redraw it and re-explain it exactly how I did it here. So it matched, because you can do this so many different ways. So I'm just going to pull this out and I'm going to narrate this, okay? All right, so see, February all the way to May is just too long for one funnel. It's just too long, and some of that is on me, and some of it's just because I just need more help in keeping up with all my promises here on the Success Connection, right? So this is the funnel, and this is how it kind of works. So obviously all funnels start with traffic. We know that, right? But basically you're going to go to an opt-in, and we've built this for you, okay? Which grabs an email address, okay? And then from there, you're going to have people that go to your sales page, okay? But you're also going to have people hit your email list. So this is part of that funnel, right? It's going to build that email list, which we just talked about. Then from your sales page, if somebody buys, they're going to go to what we call the OTO page. That's where people can basically buy another, they can buy an upsell. I know you guys hate upsells, but the reality is that without them, we just, you really just wouldn't have any online business, because the only way to be profitable is to have higher order value. And that's just the only way that it ever makes any sense, right? So we go to our OTO, all right? So that's our one-time only offer. This is basically called an upsell, okay? And then from there, this is where it gets interesting, and this is why we're building this for you. So from there, they go to what we call the members area. And that members area always is broken down, has modules, okay? And whichever one you click on, there's a video that plays, okay? Now, your list, you can send promos to, right? We talked about this earlier. You can send promotional emails to that list. So obviously, the bigger the list you get, the more money you're going to make, right? I mean, theoretically, that's how it should work, is the bigger my list, the more money I'm going to make, okay? Now, let's see. I'm going to try to figure out where I want to so the most important thing for you to realize is that you make money normally. We kind of call this the money line. So usually you make money on everything going back this way. That's where your money's made, okay? But with a selling system, what we're doing is we're using all of these modules here basically as a second funnel, if you will. You have people going down like this, and this becomes a sales funnel. So your content becomes a sales funnel. You might have ClickFunnels mentioned here, and you might have GetResponse mentioned here. And when people click these things, they're taken over to ClickFunnels, or they're taken over to GetResponse. And then if they buy, they make money, right? So the whole idea is to use your members area as a funnel. This is basically called a EDU selling funnel. So it's designing your content with the end in mind, and that's something that I think is super important for everybody to understand. is you are actually designing the content, okay, with the end goal in mind. So that means we need to know kind of upfront, what are we selling? What is going to be the thing that we can sell in this members area? Because this is kind of a safe zone. Once somebody buys and they're in your members area, like they're actually in your members area, they're a part of your program, okay? Once that happens, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I am going to say it's very uncommon for somebody to feel like they're being sold once they're in the members area. They feel like I left that behind, right? Everything in yellow, sorry, I'm so tired because I've had very little sleep. And those of you that have a kid, oh my gosh, the lack of sleep. Emerald has just decided that all of a sudden she hates baths, okay? So she doesn't want to take a bath. She loved baths, and then all of a sudden one day she didn't. And I mean, it is screaming bloody murder. And she's so riled up after her bath that she doesn't want to go to sleep. So she's just worn out, finally falls asleep, and then wakes up promptly at 4 a.m. And she's just grunting and like all that. Wakes me up. I don't get I mean, it's just like, oh, I long for the days of just going to sleep and just staying asleep. But I digress. I love my daughter, but she's a pill, but she's super cute. She's super, super cute. She's got a crazy little personality now, and she's really funny. You might be able to see her there. That's when she FaceTimed me while I was at work this morning. And so she sent me a FaceTime message so you could see me down in the corner. She FaceTimed me and had her flower outfit on with her bows. So yeah, my wife is having a blast, by the way. So let's see what Jamie just said. Yes, my wife is in love with being a mother. Yes, and I love being a dad too. So it's worked out. Although by this time of night, I'm on fumes, you know. So, but they say it gets better, a couple more months, and she'll sleep through the night, and I'll be okay. So it's just a small little window of time, you know. Okay, so essentially what we have is we have this entire system set up ready to sell in the members area. Now, if you look with most businesses, you have a option to make money here. Okay, so right, so we have money things, right? So we can make money there. We make money when somebody purchases here. Okay, so there's money made here. If somebody makes a purchase of our front end product, there's money made here. If somebody makes a purchase of our upsell. What we don't ever make money on is this fourth opportunity here, and that's our members area. But we have to design with the end in mind. So I'm designing this content for you right now. I've built most all of this already. The only thing I really haven't accomplished is the content, right, of what you're going to sell or what you're going to fulfill. And what I'm thinking is that we focus on ClickFunnels and get response, just those two things, because sometimes it gets overwhelming. If you put too much in there, people are like, wait a minute, in order to just do the thing that I'm being taught to do, I got to spend, you know, a fortune just to do it, right? And so then they quit. So you don't want to do that. You want to make it very simple, very easy, and very, I think, not a lot of friction. Okay, so here's my plan for your members area, okay, which I'm doing for you, by the way. All right, One is we're going to have obviously the content and the training. Okay, two is we're going to give them a funnel. Okay, this makes obviously a good reason to have ClickFunnels, right? Three, we're going to give an opt-in magnet. So this is going to be like a book. Okay, this is that free thing that you can give away. So basically, when they opt in here, it'll be like, oh, look, get the free book, you know, so it's like this. This is a book. It's my terrible example of a book. So they get the, you know, free, you know, book whenever you give us your email address. So I'm going to give you the free book. That way, essentially, they can download a funnel, okay, that does the same thing. Gives people a free book, gets people to opt in, right? Which is what they want to build their list, okay? So we're going to do this kind of all about email marketing and list building. So we'll have content and training, we'll give them a funnel, we'll give them the opt-in lead magnet, and then we're going to have some kind of traffic module. So the hope is that basically they can learn how the whole thing works here, install the funnel here, okay, download the lead magnet here, and then learn how to send traffic to it here. This way, everything is cohesive, right? And then of course, the fifth thing, obviously, is sending emails, which is why they'll need get response, right? So the flow of the information will be pretty simple, right? And basic. But when you're building a selling system, remember, simple and basic is good, because you could charge just $1 here, and your upsell, it could be $7. You could charge almost nothing, right? And you say to yourself, Anthony, why would I want to do that? Well, because the more people you put in this members area, the more people you have a chance to sell to, right? So as I explained, your members area becomes a selling platform, okay? So you want as many people as you can get into that members area. Does that make sense? Say yes if it makes sense. Okay, now listen, we've built a lot of this for you. Some of you may have even forgotten because it's been a couple weeks since we actually, normally we don't take any time away from this, you know, so let's take a quick look at what we've built for you, all right? So what we've already designed for you is your opt-in page, which looks like this, okay? This is what will get you that email address that we just talked about. So we've built that out, okay? Then we have built out the actual sales page. So this is the page that can generate the sales, right? Simple page, video, and a button to buy, which makes a lot of sense. And of course, we've got, you know, variations of this built out by students that we've purchased for you. So you can actually run a different variation of our funnel if you want to, okay? Without any trouble at all. So all of this is kind of already done, right? I have my opt-in page. I have, once I opt in, I have my sales page. And then once I buy, I have my OTO page. That's where I'm going to place that other offer. And then I also have my members area, okay? So we built out this members area. And we kind of already have the modules laid out in here, okay? So what I gave you just a minute ago is kind of the goals, like how the modules will progress, like getting started, that's explaining the business. You know, the business plan, that's showing all the pieces. Building your brand, that's okay, you're gonna need certain things. Your sales page, that's giving them their funnel. Creating your list, that's moving them into get response and saying, okay, you're gonna need a get response account. Launching your funnel, you know, that's just pressing the open button, right? And then generating traffic, which is basically what I just told you. So, sorry. we've built this members area out, okay? It's all done. So you really don't have to do a whole lot. We've got the login area here. So basically, let me look right here. This is the 2022 online business program, and you can log into it here. So we've already built this for you. Opt-in, sales, upsell, members area, right? Relatively simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the exact same thing that you see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we got to do is we actually have to plug the marketing into this. Well, not the marketing, the sales portion into this. So basically what I've got to do is I've got to film this content here that goes in this members area, all right? And then I've got to film the upsell and the sales video, all right? So here's kind of what I'm thinking, all right? I'm thinking that next week, I'm going to give you the sales video, okay? Because I think that's relatively easy for me to do. I think the next week after that, I'm going to give you the upsell video and product, okay? So that's going to be something else that you actually sell. And then the next week, that will be the week 3, I'm going to give you the content for members area, because I want to really research, because here's the thing. The better job we do at teaching inside of one of these, the more money we make. And really that's how it should be, right? I mean, that's the reality. And I'll tell you where I learned this, and it's crazy, but this is where I learned it. I learned it right here on the Success Connection. I have been teaching on this webinar for 8 years. Every single Thursday night. It's pretty crazy. And the thing is that I always am giving you funnels, right? Same thing I'm telling you to do in this members area. And then I'm always teaching you how to use those funnels. Same thing we would do in this members area. And then people always sign up with ClickFunnels at the end of my trainings because they need ClickFunnels to get these funnels and to do the thing I'm teaching. Same thing's going to happen in that members area. When I made my first dollar as a ClickFunnels affiliate, I had 6 figures in commissions owed to me, and I didn't even know it because they had it set up to pay me through PayPal, and I had never put a PayPal address in. So I never even knew it because I wasn't trying to make money. I was trying to teach. The money came as a byproduct of the teaching. And when you can build an environment that makes you money as a byproduct of doing good to other people, you can win. And you can win at a high level, and you can keep winning. That's just it. It's repetitious. It's long term. I've been doing it for 8 years. I've been winning. 8 years. It's crazy. But it's because I give so much value. Now, I don't expect you guys to do live webinars for people, you know? I understand that. That's the reason why selling through the education in a members area makes so much sense, because you don't have to have a live webinar. You don't have to spend 3 or 4 hours a week preparing for anything. You can just have everything pre-done and just get people access to it. You may even choose to give this away. You may even choose to not sell anything, just to give it away. Because again, the more people that go through this members area, the more sales you're going to make, right? That's just the truth, right? And the more time we can spend and the more in-depth we can teach in that members area, the better off we can be. And the more sales you're going to make, and the more those sales are going to stick, right? Because ultimately what you really want as an affiliate, right? So when you are an affiliate, this is the number one most important thing, is that you are promoting recurring income products. All right, that's number one most important thing, because when you can promote recurring income products, you never start over at zero at the beginning of the month. I was just talking to one of my buddies, I think it was yesterday, and my days kind of blend right now. But he said, man, he said, I just want to get into what you're doing. He said, I don't know what all of it is, but I'm so tired of starting over at zero every month. And that's the reality. He's a real estate agent, and every month he starts at zero. And if he's going to make some money that month, he's got to close a deal. He's got to get something done, or he doesn't make any money. That is a terrible business to be in when you are starting at zero every single month. In our business, we don't start at zero. We might have made $0 that month on the first day, but we have rebills, right? Continuity. So you want recurring income, but the thing with recurring income that makes recurring income work is it's got to be sticky. Okay, it's got to be sticky. What that means is, that means what they call low churn rate. That means loss of members. Okay, so you want a low loss of members. You want them to stick and stay, right? Well, how do we do that? I mean, how do you ensure that somebody stays, right? I mean, you're selling them a product and a program and a software. How do you make them stay? The way that you make them stay is through education and implement. You need to educate them on how to use that thing, and then give them something to let them implement. Because look, it is so much more difficult, okay, to sell me a Ferrari than it is to sell me on keeping my Ferrari. If I've already taken the plunge and I bought the Ferrari, okay, let's just go down that path. I've already bought the Ferrari. I've already gone through the sticker shock and all of that stuff, and I've made the choice, spent the money, and it's in my garage. That's a tough thing to do, right? That's selling. If my car is sitting there for a couple months and I'm not driving it, I might think about selling it and say something to you, and you might say, Anthony, don't sell your Ferrari because of, and you give me 3 or 4 things, and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I really shouldn't sell my Ferrari. It's a lot easier for me to keep the thing that I have than it is for me to buy a new thing. You have to understand that concept in your business. It's a whole lot easier for you to keep somebody that you've already sold, okay, than it is for you to sell somebody new. So what happens is most people focus 100% of their time up here. They focus 100% of their time and energy on this funnel acquiring new customers. But the reality is that this should be more like 65, maybe 70%, and you should put 30%, okay, 30 to 35% into customer retention. Now, how do you do customer retention? Well, it's real simple. You're constantly providing them with assets, with funnels, with things that they can use, that are beneficial to them, but that help them implement what you are teaching. You see what I'm saying? So ultimately, what we want to do is spend time keeping the customers we have, because that's so much easier than getting new ones, right? And it becomes a balance of spending a little time getting new clients and spending a little time taking care of the clients you already have to ensure that they remain clients, right? It's just part of the game. It's part of the business. And it's really not a difficult part. It's not a hard part. It's not something that can't be done. You know what I mean? It's just understanding that it needs to be done, because again, most people, they're like, okay, we just keep making sales. We just keep making sales. And so they just freaking, I mean, this part up here, the funnel part, they are all in on the funnel part, right? I mean, this is all they think about is more sales, right? When the reality is, if we spend a little time down here doing this, we make more money because these products have recurring billing. And the more we can build up our book of business, the more money we're going to make each month, right? At one point, I think I had my ClickFunnels commissions up to, I think it was like 70 grand a month, give or take. That's a lot of money every single month. It's like clockwork. But why was that happening? Because I was educating. I was putting the time in to educate and get people to implement, right? So my goal is to create you a course right here that mimics what I do here on the Success Connection, at least to a degree. It'll never be 100% because it's not a live webinar, but you don't have to be 100%. And you can get way more people to go through a course than you can get on a webinar. So volume matters too, right? You might could put 10 times more people through there, even though you only sell a 10th, right? As much as if you were doing it on a live webinar with me. So it makes it easier for you to implement, all right? So we've kind of gotten caught back up on here's our funnel, here's our picture, here's our plan, here's what we're going to do. I needed to take some time to get everybody caught back up. Plus, we have, in the last 2 weeks, we've had probably 2,000-3,000 new students that have come on board with us. So I need to make sure that if you're new, you kind of understand what we're doing. I've built all this for you. Get it tonight. You can have all these funnel pieces. And then basically what we're going to do is next week, okay, let's see, next week, I'm going to give you the sales video for the 2022 selling system, okay? And then I also want you to post in the Facebook group what you are most excited about in your business, okay? You post in our Facebook group what you are most excited about in your business. Is it learning to sell, your membership areas? Is it a particular course you're going through? Like what is it that you're learning or doing that you're most excited about? Make sure to post in group, and I want you to do hashtag, okay, excite, right? Hashtag excite, because I think I've used excitement before. So hashtag, let's just use hashtag excited. I don't think I've used that. Hashtag excited, okay? I'm gonna give away $500 to maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Maybe it'll be $100 a person, okay? To somebody that makes this post. But you got to make this post, and you've got to let everybody know that you are, in fact, excited about certain things in your business, right? This is what builds community. This is what makes people, oh, they're excited about that. Maybe I should be excited about that. Maybe I should focus on that, you know? That's what helps people move along in the process, right? Now, listen, you've got all these funnel pages here, like all of these pages here, they're built for you if you're a new student. You can deploy them just like this, right? You own them, they're yours, I can't change them, nothing, right? But you have to actually get the links for it. This is your Success Connection Student Center. Like I said, big changes coming. We're going to change this up a little bit in the next 30 days. But for now, this is what it looks like. You can come in here. You can join our Facebook group right here. There's a button to join. You need to join our group. It's free. So once you join the Facebook group, you can come down here. You're going to need ClickFunnels, okay? To participate in the stuff that we do on the Success Connection, it's pretty much impossible to do it at a high level if you don't have ClickFunnels, okay? I don't charge you for this. You can go to clickfunnels.com and get it. I don't care. Then I don't make any commissions. So you could be like, that Anthony, he's trying to trick me into getting ClickFunnels so he can make a commission. No, I'm not. I make plenty of commissions. You can go to clickfunnels.com if you don't want to use this free trial link, and you can just buy ClickFunnels from them. I have no dog in the fight, right? It doesn't matter to me. As long as you have ClickFunnels, you can download any of these funnels. Look at this. Look at all these funnels. We have tons of funnels in here. Each one of these yellow lines represents a new business that we built together, and then everything underneath it is all the assets for that particular business, okay? So we have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of these different types of businesses. But you got to have ClickFunnels in order for these download links to work, because when you click them, what it does is it puts this whole funnel into your account completely free. Like, you don't have to do anything, you don't have to buy anything else, and it's yours. You can customize it, change it, edit it, whatever. We can't even see it once you get it. It's 100% yours. We can never take it from you, okay? But you got to have ClickFunnels in order to use it. But all of these yellow lines represent new businesses. The download buttons represent things you can download. The only caution I will give you is that these download buttons quit working at midnight tonight. So at midnight tonight, it's done, okay? And then the download works again next Thursday until midnight. Why do we do this? Because people steal my stuff. They put these download links on, web pages and forums and Facebook and all this stuff. And then I'm giving away my product to people that aren't even students, right? So I don't allow that. So tonight it closes down at midnight, but this is free. So you just click and get these funnels. It doesn't cost you anything. The one that we're going through right now is our Selling System 2022. So if you click this button here, that's where you can get your opt-in and sales page. You'll see it. It's this whole funnel right here. Opt-in pages and sales pages will get you this, 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 all of those things, right? By clicking that button. This is your members area. So the members area's framework is already built out. I just have to give you the content for it. You can click right here and download that members area. That'll give you this home members area right here. So between these two, you're able to get everything that you need for the Selling System 2022, and in the next 3 weeks, we're going to have it launched, right? So this is your members area. This is definitely where you want to go right now in order to make this happen. Now, how do you get here? Well, that's important, right? It's just about as important as being there, I guess. So how do we get there? You can use this link right here. It's called go.thesc.com/funnel, and you can type in the password journey, okay? So go.thesc.com/funnel, type in the password journey, all right? When you do that, it's going to take you to this page, okay? And this page is going to have all of the relevant information, everything on here to join our Facebook group and everything else. And of course, it'll have access to ClickFunnels, okay? Now, don't forget, you've got this homework, post in our group, #excited, all right? And let me know what you're excited about in your business, because I want to know, what are you guys working on? What are you excited about? What are you interested in, right? And then next week, you're going to get the sales video finally for this. So I'm going to spend next week filming the sales video for this product for you, so that I have a true, good, solid sales video for you that will convert, right? So I'm going to give you that sales video next week, so you'll have one step closer to being able to launch this funnel and start generating some sales from this funnel, okay? So super, super simple. Again, go.thesc.com/funnel. The password is journey. When you get there, make sure that you join our Facebook group, and of course, don't forget to get ClickFunnels and download the funnels that we have provided for you here inside of the Student Resource Center for the Success Connection members, okay? Listen, I hope you all had a great night. Hope you all enjoyed the training. It's a good refresher since we've kind of taken 2 weeks off from the training side of things. We won't do that again anymore this year. We'll be locked and loaded and ready to go. So hopefully you all enjoy it. Have a great time. Make sure that you do your homework, post in our Facebook group, join our Facebook group if you haven't already. And of course, make sure that you get these funnels and have them ready to roll next week, because we will be putting your sales video into the funnel next week, and I'll show you how that's done, and I'll walk you through doing it, but I can only do that if you have the funnel. So make sure you have the funnel downloaded. Make sure you get ClickFunnels if you don't have it, okay? If you do, then you don't need to get it again. You can still have my funnels for free. It's fine. Just make sure you have it if you don't have it. And of course, I hope you all have a great week or a great weekend and a safe weekend, right? But like I always say, do a little something that other people are not doing so that you'll be ahead of the game, because that truly is the name of the game in marketing, and especially online, is just being ahead of the crowd, right? Doing stuff that they're not doing. You're moving forward while they're standing still, right? That's how you get ahead. So do a little work on your business this week, educate your mind a little bit, and I look forward to seeing all of you same place, same time next week here on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.